What's going on, everyone? We got some huge news here today. And yeah, it's about Left 4 Dead, but not a sequel to Left 4 Dead, though we know that would be nice, but that's not going to happen anymore because those guys are elsewhere, as we'll see right here in this PlayStation 5 exclusive. Yeah, that was surprising. But like I said before, I will always have a PlayStation, and of course I will always have my Nintendo consoles, just because there's going to be good games they're going to have that I can't get anywhere else. And the good thing about this is that this Left 4 Dead game, or Left 4 Dead type game, is going to be by the creator Mike Booth, and it's a 4-player co-op game that's going to be online. I think this will be better than Back 4 Blood, and for one reason why. Mike Booth is directing it. This is the guy who directed Left 4 Dead. Okay, so we know it's going to be a PS5 exclusive, so it'll be designed for that console only, and it's going to have a optimized pro launch and all that sort of stuff. So it's going to, Sony engines or Sony exclusives are always really good. I'm very excited for this, and don't worry, as it says right here, it will also be on PC, so you're not going to be left out for that. I guess if the Magnus is out, I heard some rumors about it being canceled, but I'm not going to really get into that because I'm like, I don't know, because the DRAM stuff is getting insane, you know what I mean? So yeah, the studio that they have is called Bad Robot Games. That's kind of relevant right now. A lot of bad AI games for sure. But that's actually a funny name for that. So yeah, these guys are going to be developing this game exclusive for PlayStation, and it builds on the foundations of Left 4 Dead. This is huge. I'm very excited for this. We got another article over here to read from Wario to get more details right here. But let's take a look at some of these comments. The PlayStation 5 has been gathering dust for a long time. It's time to bring out the woodwork. I definitely have a lot to catch up on. I still got to finish Ghost of Yote. I want to try Where the Winds Meet. I want to finish Alan Wake 2, Mr. Scratch. We're finishing this. Download Silent Hill 2, and that's what I got going on. But right now I got some stuff going on in the Switch world as well. But I might be playing Where the Wind Meets on my new swapped out rig. Yeah, we got a 5070 now. That's right. Didn't cost me much at all. Because there's some certain things going on, as I told you guys, with the malware and all that. So they allowed me to just do a straight swap, and I got the upgrade from my 4070 to the 5070 model. I'm very happy about that with 32 gigs and all that. Yeah, it sounds like the same but once again, you're wrong, guy. This is done by Mike Booth, who did not direct that. So, and this is building on the foundations of Left 4 Dead. So I'm actually looking forward to this big time. Now, let's go over here and take a look at some more things that Wario64 is posting. Sony Interactive Entertainment partners with Bad Robot Games. You see, they're partnering to produce and publish the studio's first internally developed game. 4-player co-op shooter directed by Left 4 Dead, as I told you, Mike Booth for PS5 PC. So Sony's taking the rights to this. I like when Sony does stuff like this. Not the fact that some people think of it as an exclusive, obviously, but they're putting it on PC, so I mean, that's kind of over with now. You know what I mean? Steam Machine, Magnus, whatever. I mean, all right, so Sony Interactive Entertainment partners with Bad Robot Games to produce and publish this game. Going down here to read some of their stuff. As we see, it's a new 4-player co-op shooter. San Mateo, California. Sony Interactive Entertainment today announced a partnership with video game studio Bad Robot Games, a division of Bad Robot, the film, television, and theater production company founded by J.J. Abrams. Okay, so they've been a while. They've been around a while, but they were not doing video games. So they're pretty good at some of that. For Sony Interactive Entertainment to produce and publish, as we know, Sony's publishing this, so it's going to be first party, the studio's upcoming project, an unannounced 4-player cooperative shooter directed by Mike Booth, Left 4 Dead. The game is currently in development for PlayStation 5 and PC. More details on the game will be shared at a later date. Partner with Sony Interactive Entertainment allows us to bring our new IP to life. With an expansive vision for this new universe, so it's not Left 4 Dead universe, but it's building on the foundations of Left 4 Dead with a new universe, said Anna Sweet, CEO of Bad Robot Games. With the support of PlayStation, we hope to deliver a bold, innovative experience that is truly special for players. Sony needs an online game. They're giving these online games. This is good. I could not be more excited that Mike Booth is the creative helm, crafting a cooperative adventure that will lead to unforgettable moments for friends. So right here, what makes me so happy is not the over PvP microtransaction seasonal garbage focus, but the fact we're getting more a cooperative aspect to play with somebody in this type of field. People have been begging for a long time for a Left 4 Dead sequel. Now I feel like we might actually be getting that this time with the right guy who directed Left 4 Dead. So I'm definitely going to be keeping my eyes on this because I liked Back for Blood, but it wasn't no Left 4 Dead, you know what I mean? But this looks like it could be definitely something better, considering that these guys will have the budget and Sony's going to be publishing it. And it's going to be an exclusive on their console. I also have PC support as well, so we know it's going to be very good when it comes to production, the engine, and just running very well. So this is the type of stuff I'm talking about, where it's like, okay, if this is the reason why this is alive, because Sony got involved like they did with certain other projects, then hey, I'm all for that. And like I said, when it comes to the exclusive stuff, does that really matter? Because by the time this game is out, I think the magnets will be very close. And at that point, you're right there on PC, and you'll get it right on Steam. You know what I mean? Depending on how that works. So let's finish this. We're greatly impressed with the talent Bad Robot Games has assembled at their studio. And I think now when Sony like does things, they're a lot more careful because they are not going to be doing any more Concords. That was live service, but this will still be an online game that people are going to be playing a lot in the community. And are thrilled to partner with them to help produce and publish their upcoming game. This is going to be huge on PC as well. Said Christian Sevenson, VP and head of the 2P, 3P Content Ventures, maybe 2-player, 3-player, and strategic initiatives at Sony Interactive Entertainment. Their unique creative voice and passion for innovating across all forms of interactive entertainment perfectly aligns with Sony Interactive Entertainment's mission to craft experiences that resonate deeply with players. We can't wait for the gamers to step into the world they've been building. Now, I wonder how long they've been working on this so we can kind of get an idea, but I'm thinking maybe 2028, 2027 late, and around that time, we'll probably, hopefully, that other nonsense gets fixed, if you know what I mean, when it comes to the DRAM issues and all that nonsense. But I like this because this is something that I'm interested in that Sony's doing with them. Like I said, I love Left 4 Dead. I don't know if you guys know, I beat all that stuff on the highest difficulty, expert campaigns, all that, boy. Oh man, they even had some harder ones in 2. Yeah, I did it. Expert campaign 1, expert campaign 2. You can look at my 360 achievements if you're on my friends list. And I think I've already shown that to you guys, so you know what's going down on that. And then I even played Killing Floor 2. I got a platinum on that on PlayStation. So yeah, we get down in those games, and I play them a lot, and I'm pretty stoked if this is going to be going the direction that I think it is with the original director of Left 4 Dead. This is right here. Mike Booth was the Left 4 Dead designer for Left 4 Dead, for those who didn't know, by the way. Hasn't been a contender to Left 4 Dead in 17 years. Let's take a look at some of these comments. So now that we have this. So now, yeah, hasn't been a contender for Left 4 Dead in 17 years. Think about that. You know how Valve is. They take forever to do something. And every game that tried to recreate that magic has failed miserably. But with the right guy behind it, I think this is fine, knowing that those are the people that were there. A 4-player co-op game set in the Cloverfield universe would be my wet dream. To see Baby Clover wandering the streets, or even the mass of parents, won't ever happen, so I'll keep daydreaming. The first thing I think of when I see Bad Robot, yeah, I mean, you know, I can understand that. Didn't we try this for Back 4 Blood? Well, there's a difference here because it wasn't that guy. I think this game can be better than Back 4 Blood, for real. Back 4 Blood, son, or Concord Dollar, that's actually hilarious. If it's better than Back 4 Blood, sure. That's what I'm saying. We're going to have to see that. Obviously, we can't solidify that. But hey, at least somebody's attempting something because Valve's not doing it. And some of the people that are with them obviously are there when we were thinking about that guy. After Back 4 Blood, I ain't excited for S. They tried to attach Left 4 Dead to any more, whatever that means. I don't know. I guess I get what he's saying. This guy says, hell yeah, 4-player co-op shooter. That's good. Dear PlayStation, there's a beloved online shooter franchise that you're neglecting, SOCOM. If you can somehow bring back the main guys from Zipper Interactive, do it. I mean, that's kind of a totally different aspect because that has multiplayer. But these guys are coming in negative. Another Concord, another Back 4 Blood and Concord. There's some people that are saying this. Having a feeling this will be a banger game. So we see some things going back and forth here. Left 4 Dead 3. A Cloverfield game would be awesome. I doubt it'll ever happen, though. Please, for the love of God, stop following in the shadow of Left 4 Dead and make something original. Typical Sony. Back 4 Blood 2. Can't wait for the PlayStation 7. Return to Robots. Concord-thon. All this stuff is actually hilarious. So they're thinking about Concord, Marathon, and I'm thinking this game. Some people are thinking this. So, I don't know. We're going to see what happens here. Honestly, I can't help it because I played so much of Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. So, and I like those games. So I'm kind of hoping on the positive side. But obviously, I'm keeping my expectations in check as well. But there we have it. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hopefully this game turns out well. More news to share. Later, y'all. Peace out.